Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Candy J, coming to you, talking to you a little bit about problem solving in your relationship today. If you don't know who I am Candace Jackson. I am a certified clinical sexologist through the Dr. Rachel Institute and the American Colleges of Sexology. I am a relationship and intimacy coach and a life coach. I am certified in all of those three things. I am I'm a member of the American Counseling Association and the American Marriage and Family Therapy. So I specialize in putting the oohs and the ahs back into your relationship, but I do that by helping you to foster better communication in your relationship. And that means one-on-ones, group therapy, couples therapy, premarital marital counseling, specializing in life after infidelity, dating after divorce, postpartum issues, and everything that I specialize in, I've been through. And when you're looking for a coach, a therapist, a counselor, you want someone that has the experience and the education. And I have definitely been there, done that, wrote the book on it. So today I just wanted to come real quickly and talk about some tips for problem solving in your relationship. This is Mental Health Month. May is Mental Health Month. May is Masturbation Month. And so we've been talking a little bit about mental health, right? And so part of mental health is kind of knowing how to problem solve, because at the end of the day, if you're really wanting to continue in your relationship, you have to know how to problem solve. And that means managing triggers and all of those things. But I'm going to just walk you through a little bit of how to solve a problem. Something really simple, right? So first of all, you want to identify the problem. What specifically is the problem? Be specific. If it's he doesn't call me, right? Is that specific? Is your love language quality time, and you want to speak to your significant other longer than 5 seconds, or that he doesn't call you at all? It's because you're missing out on that quality time. Be very specific when you are making your problem known to your partner. Okay. Number two, is it solvable? Solvability. Can we solve this particular issue? Or is this one of those things that we're never going to come to an agreement upon? And that's going to be a deal breaker in our relationship. Number three. So if you're resonating with me so far, hit me on hashtag number one, hashtag number two. Now we're on number three, importance. Is this thing important or is it trivial? So in my first example, quality time with your significant other is very important. But if you're talking about you move the pillow from one side of the bed to the other, that's trivial. That's something that can be easily solved. Okay, next time just keep all the pillows the same way. That's something that you can solve in 5.2 seconds, make it a deal and continue on. But we're talking about, is it important? Is it a major issue, right? What is the goal? What is your desired outcome of everything? So in my first example, that person is saying that I'm not spending quality time with you. I want to spend quality time with you. So the outcome would be more time with your significant other. That's how we're going to solve that issue, right? And we have to learn how to come out with a compromise to that, right? So that was number four. So give me a hashtag number four. So number five, what are the possible solutions? What are your options available? So if it's the quality time issue, this is just an example. If we're quality time issue, then we need to make a date night, right? We need to make a date night where it could be a Netflix and chill night. It could be a going out on the town, going to the park, going to the hike, whatever your version of a date is. Go on a date, right? That was number five. Number six, what are the pros and cons? What are the good and bad of each option, right? So like if we're trying to do a date night, do we want to go out or do we want to stay in? Do we want to watch a movie with the kids or do we want to find somebody to watch the kids? Do we want to have a lunch date? And then we have to think about the time, the cost, the lack of privacy, the tired after the kids go to bed with the kids. I mean, are we going to enjoy that with the kids? Are we rushing at lunchtime? There are there other possible interruptions? There's all of these things that you need to list out of possible pros and cons, to weigh out, how we're going to solve this problem. And then after number 6, which was pros and cons, number 7 is a selection of one of those options. So based on all of the pros and cons, what seems to work best for you? Maybe you settled on it's going to be a date night. We're going to ask one of our moms or our dads to watch the kids, and we're going to go around the corner to Cheddar's, and we're only going 15 minutes down the road, and we'll only be going on this block of window of time because we know we have to get back to the kids. Or maybe it's that lunch break, and maybe you can figure out a way to take an extended lunch break. Maybe ask your boss if you're in corporate America, or if you're an entrepreneur, block out that time of 2 hours that we can go on this extended lunch date and be together. Whatever the best option is. And once you looked at all the pros and cons, that was number 7. Hashtag number 7, please. Number 8. Now we got to implement it. Implementation is everything. Don't go through number 1 through 6 and then not implement everything. I'm sorry, 1 through 7, and then not implement it. Because then what are you doing? You're wasting your time, because you said you were going to solve this problem by A, B, C, or D, but then you're not implementing and you're not doing it. And then that leaves your partner distrusting you and possibly not respecting you, because you said it out of your mouth that you were going to do it and you didn't do it. Number 9, let's work on the outcome. Let's look at the outcome. Now we got a little bit of data, right? How did it work? Did it work or did it not work? If it didn't, then we just got to return to our options. So it's not a failure, right? Because we mapped out in our selection process, we had pros and cons of each individual option, right? And we said 1, 2, 3, 4 would this one wouldn't work, that one would work. Okay, this is the best option. But we come to realize that, hey, that didn't really work for us. So pivot and go to the next option and return to the other option. So, when you're making all of these processes, right, for this whatever you're trying to solve the problem with, you want to make at least 3 options that your partner would be okay with and 3 options that you would be okay with. That way you have some type of merger happening when you do get to the selection process of what you're going to do. Okay. So again, this is just 10 steps of problem solving in your relationship. And if you missed my live, come back, go hashtag replay and go back and look at all of the steps. Again, my name is Candy J. I am a certified clinical sexologist, relationship, intimacy, and life coach. And make sure that you ring that bell so you get all of the notifications, like the page, the YouTube, the Instagram, the Facebook, wherever you're watching, and don't be stingy. Share it with someone else that may need this. Share it with your significant partner if you guys are having some problems in your relationship and you want to try these steps to help you guys. Share it with somebody else that may be having a hard time problem solving in their relationship, and ask them to try these steps. And let me know how it turned out. Put it in the comments, DM me. I am always available. Have a great day.